Welcome to Mia and Leo Talk.
Thanks for joining. We're happy you're here.
Like this content? Tap subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss our new lessons. Hi everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Mia and Leo Talk. I am Mia.
And I am Leo. We are so happy you are here with us today.
Today is a very special day because we are talking about a beautiful topic. We are talking about happy moments.
That is a great topic, Mia. Everyone has small things that make them smile or feel good inside.
Exactly. Life in New York City is very fast and sometimes a bit loud, so these happy moments are very important for us.
They really are. They help us stay balanced.
So, Leo, I want to know more about what makes you feel truly happy. Can you tell me about the very first happy moment you usually have in a normal day?
Oh, that is easy. My first happy moment happens very early. It is my quiet morning coffee.
I knew you would say that. Tell me more. What does it feel like?
Well, I usually wake up around 6:30. The apartment is very, very quiet. The sun is just starting to come through the window. It is a soft blue light.
That sounds so peaceful. I am usually still sleeping then.
I know you are. But for me, that silence is perfect. I go to the kitchen. I like the sound of the water starting to boil. It is a small, bubbling sound. Then I smell the coffee beans. That smell is the best part of the morning.
I agree. The smell of fresh coffee is amazing. Do you use your favorite mug?
Yes, always. You know the one. It is the big, heavy, gray mug. It feels warm in my hands. I sit by the window and just look out at the street. It is not busy yet. No loud cars, no people rushing, just me and my coffee.
That sounds like a very steady way to start the day. It is so you, Leo.
It makes me feel ready for anything. But what about you, Mia? I know you love mornings too, but in a different way. What is a happy morning moment for you?
Oh, my happy morning moment is definitely when Luna decides it is time for me to wake up.
You mean when she steps on your stomach?
Yes, it sounds funny, but it makes me so happy. I feel her soft fur against my face. She purrs so loudly. It sounds like a tiny little motor. It is impossible to be sad or stressed when a happy cat is sitting on you.
She does have a very loud purr. I can hear it from the other room sometimes.
It is the best sound in the world. I just stay there for 5 minutes, petting her. Her fur is so soft and warm. It is a very simple moment, but it makes my heart feel very full.
I can see why. It is a very pure kind of happiness. No work, no emails, just a happy cat.
Exactly. And then, I usually look at my plants. That is another happy moment. I have my little watering can, and I check each leaf. When I see a new green leaf growing, I feel so proud.
You really are a great plant mom, Mia. Your apartment looks like a small jungle now.
A very happy jungle. It makes the air feel fresh. But okay, let's talk about happy moments outside the apartment. What about your commute, Leo? Is there anything happy there?
The subway is usually crowded and loud, so that is not very happy. But I have a small happy habit. I love to find a seat near the window when the train goes over the bridge.
Oh, the Manhattan Bridge?
Yes, when the train comes out of the dark tunnel and suddenly you see the water and the sky. It is beautiful. I see the sun reflecting on the East River. Everything looks sparkling and bright for a few seconds.
I love that view too. It makes the city look so big and magical.
It reminds me why I moved here 5 years ago. It is a short moment, maybe only 30 seconds, but I always smile when I see it.
That is a great example of a tiny happy moment. We don't need a big party to be happy. Just a nice view is enough.
Definitely. And what about your walk to the office? You work in that cute neighborhood with all the old buildings?
Yes! My happy moment there is passing by the flower shop. They put the buckets of flowers outside on the sidewalk every morning.
Oh, I know that shop. It always smells like spring.
Yes, I see bright yellow sunflowers, deep red roses, and those purple flowers. I think they are lavender. The colors are so vibrant. Even if I am feeling a little nervous about a big design project, seeing those flowers makes me feel calm.
Colors are very important for you, aren't they? Because you are an artist.
They really are. A bright color can change my whole mood. Sometimes I even buy one single flower to keep on my desk at work. It sits next to my computer and watches me work.
That is a very Mia thing to do. I like that.
Leo, I was thinking about our happy moments together. Do you remember last Friday?
I do. We went to that new pizza place, right?
Yes. Eating pizza with you is always on my list of happy moments.
Well, pizza makes everyone happy. But that night was special. The cheese was so melty and perfect.
And we sat at that tiny table by the door. We were laughing so much because you tried to eat the pizza with a fork and knife, and I told you that is illegal in New York.
I was just trying to be neat. But you were right. Pizza is better with your hands.
It really is. But honestly, the happy part wasn't just the pizza. It was just sitting there, talking about nothing and everything. No phones, just us.
I agree. Those are the best nights. Just simple food and good conversation. You know, another happy moment for me is when we find a new cafe together.
Oh, like that one with the blue door we found last month?
Exactly. I love the feeling of discovering something. We walk down a street we don't know, and suddenly, there it is. A small place with warm lights and the smell of baking cookies.
Oh, and the cookies there were so warm. I remember breaking mine in half and seeing the chocolate chips melting inside. That first bite of a warm cookie? Oh no, now I am hungry.
Me too. That is definitely a happy moment. But Mia, what about when it rains? Most people feel sad when it rains. But I think you have a happy rain moment, don't you?
I do. I love rainy days in New York. My happy moment is being inside when it is pouring outside.
I know. You love your blankets.
Yes. I put on my softest, biggest sweater. I make a hot cappuccino with lots of foam. Then I sit on the sofa with Luna. I listen to the sound of the rain hitting the window. It is a tap, tap, tap sound.
It is a very cozy sound. It makes the world feel small and safe.
Exactly. It is the perfect time to read a book or just watch a movie. Do you remember that movie night we had during the big storm last winter?
I do. The wind was so loud. But we were in your living room with all those candles lit.
Yes! The light was so orange and flickering. It felt like we were in a secret cave.
A very comfortable cave with popcorn.
Yes! Making popcorn is a happy moment too. The pop, pop, pop sound in the microwave, and then the smell of butter filling the room.
You are making me realize that most of our happy moments involve food, Mia.
Well, food is happiness. But what about your work, Leo? I know IT support can be very stressful. Are there happy moments there?
It is true, it can be hard when everyone is calling me because their computers are broken. But there is a very specific happy moment in my job.
Tell me.
It is when I finally fix a very difficult problem for someone. Usually the person is very worried or frustrated. They think they lost all their work. But then I click one button or I fix a line of code and everything works again.
I bet they are so happy.
They are. Seeing the relief on their face. When they say, "Oh, thank you, Leo. You are a lifesaver." That makes me feel very good. It makes me feel like I am helping people.
That is a beautiful happy moment. It is about connection.
It really is. It turns a stressful day into a meaningful one. What about your design work? When do you feel that happy spark?
Oh, I love this question. My happy spark happens when I am drawing and suddenly I find the perfect color combination.
The perfect blue and the perfect yellow?
Yes! Sometimes I try for hours and it looks okay, but not great. Then I change one small thing, and suddenly everything looks alive. It is like a little light bulb goes off in my head.
I love seeing you when you are in that creative zone. You get a very big smile on your face, and you start humming a little song.
Do I really hum? I didn't know that.
Yes, you do. It is a very happy sound.
Well, I guess my brain is just singing because it is happy. Speaking of singing, do you remember that street musician we saw in the park yesterday?
The man playing the saxophone.
Yes, that was such a happy moment. We were just walking, not planning anything, and suddenly there was this beautiful music.
And there were children dancing near him, and that old couple holding hands.
Yes! I felt so connected to everyone in the park. It was like we were all sharing one happy minute together. I love that about New York. You can find happiness on a random corner.
I agree, you don't have to look for it. Sometimes it just finds you. You know, another happy moment for me is when I go back home to Boston to see my family.
Oh, tell me about that. I know you miss them.
The happiest moment is the second I walk through the front door. My mom always cooks something that smells like my childhood. Usually, it is a big pot of soup or fresh bread.
Nothing is better than mom food.
No, nothing. And my dog Buddy runs to me and almost knocks me over. He is so happy to see me. His tail wags so fast his whole body shakes.
That is so sweet. Seeing a happy dog is a 100% happy moment.
It feels like home. It is a deep, warm kind of happiness. It is different from the pizza happiness or the coffee happiness.
I understand that. I feel the same when I go to Portland. My happy moment there is walking in the forest with my sister. The air smells like pine trees and rain. It is so quiet. You can hear the birds talking to each other.
It sounds very different from Manhattan.
It is. It is a green happiness. It makes me feel very calm and very small, but in a good way.
We are lucky, Mia. We have happy moments in the city and happy moments in our old homes, too.
We are. Oh, I just remembered another one. Sunset walks with you.
I was waiting for you to say that. We do that almost every weekend.
Because it is perfect. We go to the river, and the sky turns pink and orange and purple. I love watching the buildings start to turn on their lights. They look like little stars in the windows.
It is a very romantic moment. It always feels like the perfect end to the week.
It does. I always feel very lucky when we are standing there, just looking at the water. No matter how busy the week was, that moment makes everything feel okay.
You know, Mia, I think my favorite part of those walks is when we are just quiet. We don't even have to talk. We just walk and enjoy the air.
That is a very Leo happy moment. You love your quiet.
I do. But I love sharing that quiet with you.
That is so sweet, Leo. You know, I just thought of a very funny happy moment. Do you remember when we tried to bake that cake for your birthday last year?
Oh no, are you talking about the salty cake?
Yes, it was a total disaster. I put salt instead of sugar by mistake.
It was the most beautiful cake I ever saw. Until I took a bite.
Your face was so funny. You tried to be so polite. You said, Mia, this is very unique.
I didn't want to hurt your feelings, but then you took a bite and immediately spit it out.
We laughed for 20 minutes. We couldn't even stand up because we were laughing so hard. Even though the cake was bad, that moment of laughing together was one of my happiest memories.
I agree. Sometimes the things that go wrong create the best happy moments. Now, every time I see a bag of salt, I think of you, and I smile.
Well, at least I taught you to be careful with salt. But Leo, what about the future? Do you have happy moments that you dream about?
Oh, definitely. I often think about our dream trip to Paris.
Oh, tell me. Describe a happy moment you imagine there.
Okay. I imagine us sitting at a small round table outside a cafe. It is a sunny afternoon. You have your sketchbook, and you are drawing the people walking by.
I can see it. I am wearing a beret, maybe?
Maybe. And I am drinking a tiny cup of very strong espresso. We have a fresh baguette on the table. We just sit there for hours, watching the world go by in Paris.
That sounds like a dream. Just thinking about it makes me happy right now.
And then we walk to the Eiffel Tower when the lights start to sparkle.
Oh, I heard they sparkle every hour. That would be such a magical, happy moment. I would probably cry a little bit because it is so beautiful.
And I would give you a tissue and take a picture of you smiling.
You are the best travel partner, Leo. What about Japan? You really want to go there, too.
Yes, my happy moment there would be visiting a very old, quiet temple. I want to see the gardens with the raked sand and the moss. I think the silence there would be a different kind of happiness, very deep and peaceful.
I want to see the cherry blossoms. I imagine a happy moment where the pink petals are falling from the trees like snow. Can you imagine that? Walking under a roof of pink flowers?
I can. It would be a perfect moment for your camera.
Definitely. I would take 1,000 pictures. It is funny how we can find happiness in our imagination, too.
It helps when things are stressful. If I have a very long day of tech support, I just close my eyes for 1 minute and think about that cafe in Paris. It helps me breathe.
That is a great trick. I do that too. I think about my happy place. My happy place is usually a beach. I can hear the waves. Shh, shh. The sand is warm under my feet.
I can almost hear it when you describe it.
It is good to have those mental happy moments. But okay, back to real life. What about something small? Like, do you have a favorite song that makes you happy every time you hear it?
I don't know if I have one favorite, but I love upbeat jazz music. When I'm cleaning the apartment on Saturday morning, I put on some jazz.
And you do your little cleaning dance?
You saw that?
Yes! I saw you through the window once when I was coming over. You were dancing with the vacuum cleaner.
Okay, it is true. But dancing makes the cleaning go faster. It is a happy moment because I am moving and the music is fun. By the time I finish, the apartment is clean and I feel energized.
I love that. For me, it is 80s pop music. If I feel a little bit tired, I put on some loud 80s music and I just jump around.
I can imagine that. You have a lot of energy, Mia.
It is impossible to be sad when you are listening to Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
That is true. It is a very happy song. You know what else is a happy moment? When I find a $5 bill in the pocket of a jacket I haven't worn in a long time.
Oh, that is the best feeling. It feels like a gift from your past self.
Exactly. I think thank you, Leo, from last year. You gave me a free lunch today.
It is a small surprise happiness. Or when you are waiting for the subway and the train arrives the very second you get to the platform.
Yes, the perfect timing happy moment. It makes me feel like the universe is helping me that day.
I love those small wins. They are like little gold stars for the day. What about clothes, Leo? You have that one blue sweater. You always look so happy when you wear it.
You noticed! Yes, that is my lucky sweater. It is very soft, and the color is exactly like the ocean. When I wear it, I feel very comfortable and, well, steady.
It really matches your eyes. It is a very calm color.
Thank you. And you have that yellow raincoat. Every time you wear it, you look like a little sun walking down the street.
I love that raincoat. It is so bright. Even if the sky is gray, I feel like I am carrying my own sunshine. It is definitely a happy object.
I think everyone should have a happy object, something that makes them smile just by looking at it.
For me, it is also my favorite pen. It sounds silly, but it writes so smoothly. When I am sketching and the pen just glides over the paper, zip, 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 it is a very satisfying, happy feeling.
I don't think it is silly at all. It is about the flow. When things work perfectly, it makes us happy.
Exactly. It is the little details that matter. Leo, I want to ask you something a bit more serious. What is a quiet, happy moment you had recently? Not a funny one, but a deep one.
Let me think. Oh, I have one. A few nights ago, I was walking home late from work. It was very cold and I was tired, but I looked up between the tall buildings and I saw the moon.
The moon in New York. Sometimes it is hard to see.
Yes, it was a full moon, very bright and white. It was sitting right there, above the streetlights. I stopped walking for a minute. I just looked at it. It felt so old and so calm. It made all my small work problems feel very small.
I love those moments. They remind us that there is a big, beautiful world outside of our busy lives.
Yes, I felt a very deep sense of peace. It wasn't excited happy, but quiet happy. I walked the rest of the way home with a smile on my face.
Thank you for sharing that, Leo. That is beautiful. My quiet, happy moment was last Sunday. I was sitting on my bed and the sun was hitting my plants. Luna came over and just put her head on my foot and fell asleep.
She loves your feet for some reason.
She does. But in that moment, everything felt perfect. I didn't need to be anywhere. I didn't need to do anything. I was just there, with my cat and my plants and the sun. It was a moment of enough.
Enough. That is a great way to describe it. Sometimes we spend so much time wanting more, but the happiest moments are when we feel that what we have is enough.
I agree. Wow, Leo, we talked about so many happy things today. Pizza, coffee, cats, the moon, Paris, and even salty cakes.
It was a very happy conversation. It made my day better just talking about it.
Me too. I feel so much more positive now.
Well, maybe we should remind our friends what we talked about today.
Yes. Today we used some great words to describe happiness. We talked about feeling peaceful and calm.
And we talked about vibrant colors and magical moments.
And don't forget, satisfying and meaningful. Those are important too.
And we learned that happy moments can be big, like a trip to Japan, or very small, like a good cup of coffee or a purring cat.
Exactly. We hope this conversation made you think about your own happy moments today. What made you smile today? Was it a song? A delicious breakfast? Or maybe a message from a friend?
Please tell us in the comments. We love reading your stories. It makes us happy to connect with you.
Yes! And if you enjoyed this happy talk, please subscribe to our channel, Mia and Leo Talk. It really helps us grow and make more videos for you.
Thank you for spending this time with us. It was a real happy moment for me.
For me too. Have a beautiful, happy day, everyone.
Goodbye. For now.
Bye! See you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Let's go get some of that pizza now, Leo.
I thought you might say that. Let's go.
But no forks this time.
Promise.
Perfect.
Absolutely perfect.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
See you soon.